this is Gary Crawshaw with Success Specific. I have another Facebook tip for you today. Purpose of this tip is to help you extend the reach of your page, which will extend the number of likes for your page, which again extends the level of promotion you can have for your page, for your product and services. This one in particular deals with which posts should you pick to potentially pay to promote using Facebook's promoted post, or even for that matter, paying for ads for a post. So in case you don't know this, and I'm sure most of you do, you go up here and you click on the show button. It'll bring up the admin panel. It'll show your recent post, most recent one at the top, give you some basic data on the reach and the paid reach out of the total. Also has this little insights graph. When you click on it, it'll actually expand it out. Now you can go post by post and kind of week by week of what your reach is and what the people talking about this measure is for your page. But I wanted to point out down here how to use some of this information to figure out which posts you might want to actually pay to promote, again, to extend the reach of your page. So when you click on these columns, you actually will sort all of the posts by that particular column. But first, let's take a few minutes to just define what these columns are. First, the reach is the number of unique people who have seen your post. Real basic. Engaged users, the number of unique people who have clicked on your post. Then you get people talking about this. These are the unique people who have created a story, which means they've liked, commented, or shared your post. And that's out of the unique people who have seen it. Again, those people that are interacting, a little more deeply involved with your post. And this last column is the virality of it, which is the percentage of people who have created a story, which is the talking about it, divided the reach. So that's all that viral measure is. That percentage is people talking about it divided by the reach. So you can go and click on these columns to figure out which posts have the largest reach, which posts have the largest number of engaged users, which post has the most people talking about it, and which post is the most viral. And you can see this one didn't have the most reach, but it had the largest percentage of people who were talking about it divided by those who had seen the post. So this one is one that kind of is the best indicator of those who are really interacting with your post. So using that, that's one way to figure out which post you might want to pay for. If you want to go just straight with the viralness of it, you can click on that column. Then you know this particular post is going to be the one that people most likely will have the most interest, the most attraction to, the most interest, and will engage with the most people. So you can click on the little bullhorn here to actually open up Facebook's little drop down to boost a post. Then you can go through and you can figure out how much you want to pay to promote the post. Again, the goal is to extend the reach of the page, get more likes on the page, make more impressions of your company out there with people who like your page and even those who don't. In particular, just showing you some of the posts that we've had. One that had the most engagement was this particular post for a client who had a success story. Had a lot of shares, nice number of comments, and a lot of people who had seen it. So I actually paid to post that one. This is an example of using Facebook as a public relations tool, again, just to get more exposure, not necessarily trying to sell anything. So that's it for the tip. I hope that helped to figure out which post you might want to pay a little money to promote and get more reach and exposure. If it did, feel free to forward it to a friend. If you haven't subscribed to all of my marketing tips, sign up below in that little form. If you have any feedback or any comments, please feel free to email me. I'd be happy to hear from you. Thanks again for listening and watching. I hope this tip helped. Have a great day.